Okay, I thought I'd try to show you on the 35 Remington brass what I was talking about. It really wasn't clear in the picture, in the video. But like this one here in particular, now you can see there's a whole series of them. There's like 5 of those marks in it. So it's like maybe it was fired 5 times, and reloaded. Most of them, there'll be 1 mark. Some of them 2 or 3. This is the most I've found. Yeah, that's a UMC. But it's an odd, it's almost like a cut. But these are, like I say, 35 Remington. Well, now you compare them, normally a cartridge doesn't have that steep of an angle. 35 Remington really just chops down. Like this is a 300 Savage. It's a taper. Those things really go sharp. And it's right at that angle. Like this is a good one. But it's right where it makes that sharp bend. So it could be that maybe, they really look like a scrape. Like there's something maybe in a sizing die that somebody has. And when they sized them, it would do that. That's a possibility. But it's like about 1/3 of them have got a mark in them. And I'll set them to the side. But, because I've got a whole pile of good ones, I don't need to use these marginal ones. I don't know that it would be a problem, but, it would be different if it was cracking this way across. But these are scratch marks, so it could be a die that somebody has that's got a fault in it. Or, well, that's the most likely, really. Though, like I said, that's a very sharp angle, and if these have been reloaded multiple times and never annealed, the brass could tend to move there, because like say this one now, that darn near looks like a crack. But for the most part, it's just kind of a scratch. So I'm thinking at the moment it might be just a die problem that somebody had. Though, why 2/3 of them shouldn't be affected unless they have never been reloaded. It's interesting. But see here, when you get multiple marks, it's a puzzler. But like I say, I'll set these aside. There's no point in using them as long as I have, some of them are marginal. Some of them could be used. Like this one, there's one little scratch. But that's why I won't ditch them completely. But it's not a good thing. But I can almost bet. Somebody was saying ejection, but this is what you normally see when you have an automatic that ejects vigorously. They'll come out of the chamber, they'll spin around and slap back on the receiver and then bounce off. My 351 did that until they put the deflector on there. You would actually see a mark on the receiver, a little brass mark where they were bouncing off. But, and that's not too surprising, because sometimes they come out, if you video it in slow motion, you can see them. They'll come out rather briskly, spin around, bang onto the receiver, and then go off at an angle. But that isn't cutting like that. That's more likely to be a sizing die problem. Especially when you see it, the exact same cut or scratch mark repeated in different places. Yeah, I think somebody's got a defective die. But like I say, I don't really know the history of these.